Hello, everybody. It's your girl, DAZZLE, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, everything is going to be in the description box. Before I get into anything, I would like for you guys to know that everything I say here is all alleged and for entertainment purposes until modern science comes up with a mathematical equation that the metaphysical science is in fact a valid form of science, and all tools of divination such as oracle, tarot, pendulums, etc., are all valid tools of science. Until then, girl, I'm just another girl on the internet talking mess. Okay, so hello. Oh my God, now my dad want to call. He gonna have to wait. All right, so let me get into this, y'all. So I gotta tell y'all a little bit of something. First of all, that just threw me off. Every single time I want to do a video, it's always somebody calling me. It's always something. Don't nobody call me any other time, but as soon as I want to do what I want to do, and I want to tap into my little gigarama or whatever, that's when we want to call me. Don't call me when I'm trying to do stuff. But yeah. So today was a peculiar day. I was supposed to work today. So I got up at the crack of dawn, okay, got dressed, rushed out the house, had my work clothes on, everything, getting ready for my day, go to work, and I didn't have to work. So then I'm like, okay, well, I had already, not too long ago, a few weeks ago, went with my daughter and we got glasses. It was her first pair of glasses and I needed new glasses, apparently, obviously. So I bought like her 2 pair and I myself 2 pair, right? So they were both supposed to come back at the same time, but unfortunately, due to the snowstorm that happened a minute ago, my 2 pair got off track, but hers came at the correct time. So I'm like, well, let me go and see if they're ready, whatever. I go up there and they tell me, well, they don't know why they haven't come back yet. And basically, if the shipment when the shipment comes in by 5 o'clock, if we don't see them, we're going to put a new order in for you and we're going to expedite it. So you don't have to wait a whole 2 weeks. And I'm like, wow. That would be me. I wanted to show you guys my new glasses and things like that. But I was going to retwist my hair. My hair is already retwisted, but I wanted to retwist my hair and restyle it, do it up real cute, go and get my nails done, my eyebrows arched with the woo, and, come back just perched and cute. Unfortunately, it is what it is, homie. So after I went all the way up there, I said, you know what, I'm out here in this 33-degree weather. I'm not leaving until I do something, right? So I went to Burlington and I got the kids a cute little outfit or whatever. And then I got me a cute little outfit for the summer or whatever the case may be. It's real cute. And the thing is, like, first of all, with me and my husband, we don't mind, like, they're girls. They're twin girls. But we don't mind them having boy clothes or girl clothes because it depends on how it looks and it's cute. So we're not saying like the short set, and it's cute because one of them got what's his name, Bart Simpson on it, and it's cute, and the other one has Sonic on it, and I was like, they're gonna like those. And then with me, I got like a male short set too. But I was like, I got it more fitted. I'm like, that's going to be real cute, girl. That's going to be cute. Yes. And yes, they're going to be having their knotless braids during the summertime, looking all cute and whatnot. Yes. They're going to be like snatched. But yeah, so here we are. We're here to talk about Jay-Z and TD Jakes and what they have been through in the past year. Okay. So just a little backstory. We can start off with TD Jakes. TD Jakes was advising Sean Combs at one point, P. Diddy being his spiritual advisor. And people had the conspiracy that he was at freak-offs with P. Diddy and that TD Jakes was gay. Mind you, you had Larry Reid over there that, like TD Jakes said, overzealous blogger, that has it in for TD Jakes in some type of way. anytime he gets a story that's negative about TD Jakes or salacious about TD Jakes, he runs it. Okay. So basically, he had this story with Bishop Young. Well, let's take it back to Manasseh Jordan. Manasseh Jordan had came out saying that TD Jakes had basically did this, that, and the third to him, alluded to that. He never said TD Jakes actually assaulted him. He just alluded to it. Then it went from that to, oh, he said something to me I was uncomfortable with. And then all of a sudden he just comes out as gay. And I've been told y'all Manasseh was motherfucking gay. No charges was filed, this, that, and the third. It was just to sully that man's reputation. Okay? So it was some bullshit. Okay? And Manasseh Jordan himself is someone who got sued because he was scamming the girls, scamming the people with those robocalls. Okay? Anyway, then fast forward, we have Bishop Youngblood, Dwayne Youngblood, who had just got out of prison, right? Here you are, a man that just comes out of prison. And for what? For pedophilia. Yeah, he likes touching little boys, okay? He loves the little boys. He loves them, right? He used his position as a spiritual leader to get boy booty. Yes. So it was this little boy, this teenager, young teenage boy, who was already being essayed by a family member, a male family member. His mom takes him to her spiritual guru, her spiritual leader, her pastor, and for counseling. And just when you go through something traumatic like that, you got to realign yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, things like that. It's not your fault, things like that, right? So she thought that she was doing what was best for her child spiritually, okay? Takes him to Bishop Dwayne Youngblood. They like him young, right? And he didn't just sexually assault, like touch. He penetrated him. They actually had sex, okay? All right? He raped, molested, inappropriate with a minor boy. And it didn't just stop there. He can't stop doing it. So what he decided to do, because he has a vendetta against TD Jakes because TD Jakes did not stand up for him in his moment of pedophilia, because he was part of the same organization, church, whatever, back then. And he felt like TD Jakes should have stood up to him, for him. So he's going to lie on TD Jakes so he can know what it feels like to be lied on like that, right? So the nerve of him to think that TD Jakes is supposed to take up for a convicted sex offender. No, he didn't do it. Yes, he did. Okay. Yes, he did. He did it. All right. So he goes on Larry Reed Live's channel, says that the reason why he's like what he's like is because TD Jakes attempted to kiss him when he was 19 and TD Jakes was 29. They're like 10 years apart, whatever. Talking about someone, he leaned in to kiss me, I died. And now I like touching little boys. That's all it was about. That's what he was blaming them on. So when TD Jakes said, oh, you got me fucked up, I'm suing you for defamation. As he should. And what he decided to do, like what I did on my last reading, is that he decided that he was going to boom in court. Like, okay, if you don't drop the suit, I'm going to bring out all your accusers, all your quote unquote victims, right? And come to find out, you got 7 witnesses that made witness statements, and come to find out, all of them lied on each of those witness statements. How can you have breakfast in this man? One witness says that he had breakfast with Bishop Youngblood, and he told him during breakfast what TD Jakes did to him. But that year, Bishop Youngblood was locked up. So how the fuck would you sit down having breakfast with him and he was telling you these things? A lie. Matter of fact, a lot of these people are sex offenders themselves and crooked people themselves. So Bishop Youngblood is screwed. He's going to get sued down to the boots in the grave. And not only will he be a convicted sex offender now, he will be owing TD Jakes a lot of money. Now, we got that going on. But see, during the process of that, now this is what I learned. You had so many people calling TD Jakes gay, a child abuser or molester, and an assaulter. And they don't like him and he needs to abdicate the throne of the church. What the? And I'm like, okay, if he is gay, so what? If he's gay, and I found out through tarot that allegedly he might just be that, okay, whatever. He might be bisexual, whatever. What they got to do? If he, turns your life over to the good, what does that have to do with anything? What does his sexuality have to do with leaving a positive impact on the world? Nothing. But see, I told y'all what they like to do to tear you down as a black man. If they can call you gay, then they can say you like little boys. That's what they were doing. And they were adamant. They were like, I know he did it. He just had to have done it. He just had to because he is guilty and he was at the gate. I'm like, you don't know what he did. And obviously, come to find out, all this is a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. So where are these people now? It's nobody. Where are these people back in Youngblood? Nobody. Where's the people that was online talking about some, yeah, he did it. Y'all not following the case? Y'all not seeing that Youngblood was lying through his teeth? Why y'all not following the case? Yeah. And then you got Jay-Z. Jay-Z earlier this year, got accused of sexual assaulting a 13-year-old autistic girl. Him and fucking P. Diddy. Her story was stupid as fuck. Her story was the story was a fucking lie. You know it was a lie. And it's sad when you could debunk the whole thing. Every single thing she said was a lie. Y'all knew it was a lie. A 13-year-old artistic girl is going to get one of her friends who can drive her 5+ hours to New York City, to Times Square, and just leave her 13-year-old artistic ass there so she can sit there and roam around New York City and try to break into a award show by herself, artistically. And then she just stumbled across all these limousines where the celebrities go and be transported at. Like, that wouldn't be blocked off. Like, some random 13-year-old girl is just going to just be able to get to these celebrities in their private areas in that location and stuff. No. And then she said, a random limo driver who just so happened to be P. Diddy's limo driver is like, yeah, you know you like him young. You just his type. Come on. There ain't nobody just saying that. Then you go to his house and stuff with other celebrities and things like that, and you drink something because everybody's drinking something and falling out and passing out and getting raped these days. So you go when you drink something, you pass out, you get inebriated real fast and get drugged real fast, and everybody wants to rape you. And then out of anything, then your 13-year-old self, inebriated and drugged, got all the power of the Incredible Hulk and beat the shit out of P. Diddy and ran out the room. And then you ran out and you ran to this mysterious gas station. I'm trying to figure out, would you really have a gas station close by around mansions. No, baby. On some real stuff. If in those luxurious communities, ain't no gas station down the street. So how far was she running? It might be a mile away or something. How far was she running? Inebriated, battered and bruised, drugged, with autism. In the middle of the night, in the dark, halfway dressed. Goes to the gas station. The fucking cashier at the gas station allow you to use a phone, but they don't see you all fucked up and they don't want to call for help. They allow you to call your dad, and then your dad is like, first of all, I didn't even know you got out the house. Why the fuck are you 5+ hours away? That's what he should have said, right? But apparently he ain't say that. He just said, oh, I'm coming, right? Just stay there. Don't tell nobody to call the ambulance for your child, no nothing. And then after 5+ hours of driving to get your child and picking her up, y'all drove back 5+ hours in silence. And he didn't ask you any questions. Boo. If your daughter called you at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and she's 6 hours away at a gas station, and she like, can you pick me up, please? What's the first thing you gonna say?
Laugh.
No, on some real stuff.
Laugh.
You gonna laugh. What's up?
How you get there?
Oh, you gonna be like, how you get there? But with no questions, no nothing, you just gonna drive 5+ hours, pick her up, look at her battered and bruised and halfway drugged, half clothed, and just tell her get in the car and drive 5+ hours back and don't say nothing. We ain't gonna say nothing. We just, yeah, girl, get in the car, girl. Get your grown ass in the car. And y'all sat there and y'all wanted to push that shit. Y'all just kept saying, oh, well, Jay-Z has to be a bad person. He has to have raped somebody because he's beside P. Diddy. It had to be. It gotta be. It gotta be. And y'all was trying to make it work so bad. No. So what I learned is the real problem is not these people. It's y'all. You guys are pushing how you feel about them on there. You're trying to put a jacket on them people. And it just doesn't work out. You can't be digging no graves for people. That's not how that works. If they're bad people, the universe will take care of it. Trust and believe me. You can't outrun everything. Okay. If you've done evil, you will get judged. Period. In this life or the next. It's not your business to do that. Everything over here just felt like the equivalent of, oh, because I know that they do this, we might as well blame him for doing that, and he didn't do that. Yeah, that's all that is, right? That's just like if you sold drugs. People know you sell drugs. And basically, you get blamed for robbing the bank. And you didn't do it. But because people know you sell drugs, they're going to say, oh, he must have did it. Lock him up because, he sells drugs anyway. But he didn't do that shit. That ain't fair. I mean, you're supposed to get people in trouble for things they actually did. Don't be doing that to nobody. That's wrong as shit. But that's what I learned, though. Y'all want to do that. But it's something that's really deep inside y'all that really wants to see them go through that type of stuff. Like with TD Jakes, I know a lot of y'all is church hurt. A lot of y'all is upset at the church and y'all don't like the rules and how they look down on people or the manipulation, this, that, and the third. It's a lot of Jezebels in the church, of course. That's probably why y'all church hurt, because y'all came across a Jezebel spirit in that church. And yeah, all like good shit. A lot of good shit like that. With Jay-Z, a lot of y'all can't understand why a black person can work hard and connect themselves correctly and align themselves correctly to become a fucking billionaire. Oh, they gotta do the most heinous shit on earth to do anything. If that is the case, right? If we are judging from the scope of where we're at and where he's at, like that, and be like, oh, he had to kill, rob, steal, and everything to get up there. Well, how does a homeless person feel about you, who might be a homeowner, who might, have a decent job to create a middle-class living for yourself? What do you think a homeless person with $0 probably feel about you? Oh, yeah, he must have had to kill, sacrifice his dog and everything to get a home. Mm-hmm. So, I just think that's some poor mindset shit. A lot of poor people will believe that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. What they call it, peasants. Back then, peasants were very superstitious. They were very weary of people and things like that. And they would come up with a lot of conspiracy about a lot of people. Because in their peasant mind, they don't realize that whatever someone else got could be obtainable to them. It's just out of reach, out of their world, whatever the case may be. But that's what I kind of realized with that. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? Put it down in the comment section. And I've talked enough. I talked for 21 minutes and 41 seconds. So, Jay-Z stuff got dismissed with prejudice, and no, I don't think there was a settlement, y'all. So y'all don't need to worry about that. He did not settle, because in New York they have a thing in particular when it comes to cases like this, and if it is criminal in nature, such as sexual assaults, if you settle and there was money exchange, you cannot be you will have to reveal your identity, and it has to be shown. So you cannot be a Jane Doe in a situation like that in New York, settling, okay, and being paid. Why? Because one big reason is that basically, the courts still want the public to know that you are who you are and you've been tied up in sexual assault. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they didn't settle. So let's see. I just want to get the energy of the people. Why are people so convinced that Jay-Z, I already told you why, but I want to see what the cards say, that Jay-Z did this to this 13-year-old girl? Why were they so convinced? It's like a lie will be louder than the truth. Why was they so convinced of the lie? 1, 2, 3. The Sun in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. And the Hanged Woman, the Hanged Man. They wanted to hang his ass. They wanted to, I don't care what nobody say. The hanged person, to me, is a fucking martyr. Okay? They wanted to crucify the shit out of him. Okay? They wanted to crucify him. Okay? The Sun is in the reverse. The Sun is usually vibrant, abundant energy, but it's supposed to be self-centered and things like that, right? It's supposed to be rambunctious, whatever energy. In the reverse, talks about an ego, talks about pride. But let's see something. The thing I see with this, though, I believe it's like a sunset, right, for me. I'm going to say sunset, right? They wanted to knock his ego, his pride, his sense of self, his abundant energy down. Okay? That's how I feel about that. The Ace of Wands is in the reverse. This is what you call the moral police for me. And this is why I'm saying this, right? Because the Ace of Wands is all about the creativity, the passion, the enterprise, the relationships, the actions, right? But it's a new beginning of that, right? But it talks about the male genitalia too, and it talks about, and it's like a sexual passion, right? In the reverse, there is, for me, it's supposed to be a new beginning of that, right? But it's not, right? Or it's not being obtained the right way, or to its potential. But I feel like this is the moral police, though. This is saying that, hey, sexual hangups, we don't like what you do. Passionate hangups, right? His lifestyle, they don't like what he does. They don't like what he may or may not do behind closed doors. It's the moral shame police. Where's my shame bill when I need it? And I be like, shame. It's the, I don't like what you did. I don't like how you have sex. I mean, you might have sex with younger people and y'all are fucking weird and y'all don't need to have what you got and y'all need to be crucified in the name of Jesus. That's what I get from that. So that's really what they were. It's the overzealous moral police that want to see him knock down the pedestal and want to see him crucified and humbled. You know, when you're being crucified, you do get humbled, okay? It's not the best feeling, you know. Hey, they wanted to see that. They wanted that for him, yes. And they wanted to harvest his energy, too, because I feel like Wands is passionate, right? It's energetic energy. And if it's in the reverse, you wanted to take from him. You wanted to take that je ne sais quoi, that energy that vibrates from that man. That's exactly what y'all was trying to do. That was the energy. That's why y'all wanted to believe it. Okay. Because deep inside, y'all got this crazy, scared, scary, fearful energy of people with money. That poor person, peasant mind frame. So let's go to TD Jakes. Why were people so pressed to say that he liked little boys? I hear you like them young. Why are people so pressed to believe that? Why do you want to believe that? This was so crazy for me. I love 2024. Y'all just get to get exposed. The exposers will be exposed. Y'all been exposed for some messed up minded people. 1, 2, 3. Shit on the internet. Vicious gossip. Bad mind. That's why. Vicious gossip. This is internet cyberbullying. Y'all had entertained that shit. You entertained gossip. You entertained it. Internet cyberbullying. If you go online, you see who's saying it. You know, who's talking about you, but you can't do nothing about it because it's online. You know, you can't do nothing about all the conspiracy. You know, you can't beat everybody. You can't. So the online gossip, vicious gossip, and cyberbullying made y'all feel, because this is the transition, made y'all completely look at him a different way. And it's the communication, it's the change. It traveled. So the lie travels faster than the truth. And so now all y'all believe that he's gay, he's at the freak-offs, getting his flat ass pumped up, and he like little boys. But that's all because of y'all liking to listen to gossip and conspiracy and not facts. That's why y'all don't want to keep following that Bishop Youngblood case, because you're going to see that that man was lying on TD Jakes and was sitting there blaming allegedly because TD Jakes tried to kiss him. Now he likes little boys. And that's why he been going around raping little boys anally. Yeah, that's why. That's why he's a sex offender. You see how you got to sit there and get behind the sex offender and his witnesses of sex offenders and liars and thieves and whoremongers and shit just to sit there and try to make whatever y'all think about TD Jakes true? Make y'all look fucking crazy. Why am I saying all that? Well, I'm saying all that to say that, you know, maybe it's time that we all get enlightened. Maybe we need to shift that negative energy. Stop trying to falsely convict these black men of things that they did not do, that is factually impossible. Let them get in trouble for the things they did do, not what they didn't do. Okay? You know, that's all I'm saying. But that's what I got for y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all, and there was a little bit of aha in y'all face because a couple of things are coming out that I've been telling y'all this whole time. And it's like I've been speaking and nobody been listening. I'm like, yeah. And now look at it. I remember when I first started talking about TD Jakes. Oh, you need to stop taking up for TD Jakes and da. Well, look, a lot of what y'all thought ain't true now, is it? Anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Love y'all for real. Peace. Now I gotta do another video. Oh shoot, is it stopping yet? It ain't stopping yet. Oh shit, happy risk activity.